Welcome to the RSP Boiler Room. I'm Matt Waldman with the Rookie Scouting Portfolio. We're going to take a look at Tiffin running back Jaquan Hardy, 5'10", 217, out of Westlake High School, not far from Cleveland, Ohio, not far from where I grew up, actually. High effort player. You can see this right here with Hardy. And yes, we understand he's playing at a lower division compared to Division One, but when you take a look at what he does within his control, he's an interesting prospect. Nice job being able to pull through the reach of a defender and then just being able to use the stiff arm sides, swipe through and then just be able to push the pile there. Hardy has really good change of direction. It's probably one of the most notable things about his game. You're going to see it here. Does a good job of being able to open up his hips with that jump stop, and then open the hips and conserve space where you can play tight to his blockers, work underneath the edge pressure here or edge penetration, work downhill, nice little stick. Again, get his feet up and avoid the trash there. Stiff arm at the end. But I like the ability here to press, open the hips off of a jump stop, so it's dynamic but also efficient. Nice tight cornering right here to get downhill, press downhill, have the pursuit come and be able to stick, lift up the feet, get away from that, finish with a stiff arm. Well done. And the stiff arm is absolutely a big part of Hardy's game. You're going to see it here. Again, opening the hips, avoiding the defensive lineman here, stiff arm on the helmet, being able to retreat a little bit and push that defender aside, and look at the opening of the hips once again, getting them nice and wide so that he can be able to cut downhill through that defender. Now, part of the double-edged sword of having high effort is that you don't always know when to turn that on or off. And this is a common part of Jaquan Hardy's game, is his desire to reverse field or bounce plays or cut back in situations where he just needs to take what's there. And what's there is pretty much nothing, but when it's 1st and 1, late in the half, you're up by 1, take what you can get. Get a push there. Don't lose yardage. Don't lose more yards than you really need to here, really more than anything. Just take what you can get here, even if it's a small loss. There's a time and place to take this type of a risk, and this, I would argue, isn't one of those cases here. And you're going to see the same thing on this run also. You're going to see him work that, that gap play to the outside, looks like a counter, sees the edge contain, tries to reverse field, and he gets stuffed for a loss. Just head downhill here. If that's what you have to face, just take what you can. You're in the red zone, don't lose more yards. Now, this is a nice play, but it's also indicative of something I don't often see with Hardy, at least in this viewing of this game, is the pad level. You're going to see him exhibit good pad level through this crease, get low, come out, and then drop the pad on the defender and spin off of that. But you can see even at the end of this play, he's fairly upright, and safeties are able to, get into his chest. Now he gets a little lower at the end here, but even so, the defensive back's able to lower his pads and get under that and knock Hardy backwards. And you don't want to see Hardy knocked backwards, especially for a guy with his level of strength. But, high effort runner, excellent hips, good solid footwork in terms of dynamic cuts, efficient movement, the ability to spin, 2nd, 3rd, 4th effort. When he gets his pads low, he can be tough to bring down. Very strong stiff arm. Fascinating player. Be interesting to see, how he tests, because he certainly has the strength to be able to play at the next level. It's just a matter of whether he has the dynamic athletic ability that will translate. Thanks again for watching. For more RSP Boiler Room videos, you can check out my YouTube channel, Matt Waldman's RSP Film Room, and my site, www.mattwaldmanrsp.com.